Namaskar. A lot of things have been spoken, discussed, and concern have been raised for the worries arise from the climate changes. We must also speak about the root causes of these problems, from where these problems has arisen. I feel that the greed is the basis of all these problems. Accumulation of wealth, non-sharing, non-gratitude, all these things attribute to this problem as on date. Our great Indian knowledge system says, we have one verse in Upanishad where you must have heard about Vedas. The next thing is Upanishads, where teacher and student conversations happens. So there is a popular hymn that says, Isha Vasyam Vedam Sarvam Yat Kinchit Jagatyam Jagat Tem Tyakten Bhunjitha Mahakratha Sodhaniyam, meaning each particle of this universe, mind, not the human being, not the living being, not the earth, each particle of this whole universe has presence of God. And we must take out what minimum is needed for our survival. So when we believe that each particle is having God's presence, then you use it with discretion, with a sense of responsibility. You will not waste the food, you will not waste the water, you will not spoil the soil, you will not spoil the air. So I'm not talking to go back to Stone Ages, but if we can afford, do with a car worth few $1,000s, then what is the point owning a $5 million car that guzzles a huge amount of energy? So I will share something from my childhood. I come from a remote village of Uttarakhand in India, the Himalayas. In my childhood, our village used to survive on minimum resources. Meaning, if somebody is building his house, the entire village will come together and aggregate the stone, sand, and everything to build his house. If a paddy cultivation is to be done, the whole neighborhood will come and they will sow, they will plant the paddy fields for one person, the next day for other person, and they will not exchange a single buck for that plantation or to building a house. Or if someone's daughter's marriage in the village, then entire village will contribute in all 3 days. There will not be paid a single penny to each. If something is cultivated in my fields, then it will be shared in the neighborhood. If the milk is there in my neighborhood, my house, then it will be shared to the neighbor. So that kind of sharing was there. There was no accumulation of wealth. The root cause of these all things is accumulation of wealth. And it comes from our ideologies, where we say that this entire world has been created for your consumption. No. We all are equal part of this universe, the microbes, the other living beings, the non-living beings, the other planets, everything. The world think that Indians worship thousands of gods. No. We pay gratitude to each individual, the 300 million people. Those are directly or indirectly affecting our life. We thank to them, we pay our gratitude to them. So they become our gods. You start respecting each individual. So the greed, the sense of looting someone, aggregating someone doesn't arise. So this all comes from the education system, the system in which we grow up. We practice in our household. Our children see ourselves, the surrounding, how we behave with them, how we accumulate the wealth, and how we distribute it. So we back in India, no one sleeps hungry. The community comes to the support. If I am completing my 50, then I will be engaged in the community services. I will engage my wealth to the community service. So this sort of things comes from the upbringing, the education system. So we need to fix our education system, which says that you need to be this, you need to be that, you need to be a billionaire, you need to be trillionaire. Of course, the wealth should be created for the cause of good, for the sharing to the community and welfare of the things. Thank you very much.